Hello traders, welcome to today's video. This is going to be a very short one. I did try and do a live stream yesterday, but unfortunately still internet computer issues making that a little bit difficult. However, we did do a fun trading room in the crew, so for those of you who are in the crew, we managed to see these highs taken at long last. Price did come up, took that liquidity at 65.050, and that is my first take profit from the longs that I've held since before I went away. So I opened this trade when I was still in. It's still in London, and now finally hitting a take profit off of this. But does that mean it's a good opportunity to go short just yet? I don't think so. So I am still looking for higher, although I have taken profit on this. Things are still looking relatively good. And for myself, I'm looking at 67,500. That would give the better opportunity for short positions with a slightly clearer invalidation, and we could then be targeting, I mean, at this stage, now that we've had that break higher, 57k is there is confluence down there, but I'd be looking really at that 62k zone once again to come back down. You've had a break through this POC that has shifted down over the last few days. You get a move back up to where that point of control previously was, then you correct it, maybe take out some liquidity at the lows, and then on to new all-time highs after that. That's the kind of thing that I'm thinking of right now for this market. So I'd like to see it push a little bit higher. Things are still looking good. Okay, we had not really any kind of rejection. Okay, you took the highs, took it again, dropped back down, support where there was previously resistance. So far this morning, it's still pushing higher. So yeah, until we see any kind of weakness, for me, weakness would essentially be losing the IB lows from yesterday's New York session, because that was the session that took the highs. All right, if we just turn on our market sessions here, if we do come back down, this is why I've got this little highlighted area just here, because that was your opening range for the New York session. If we do come down, start getting acceptance below, then I think we can then target weekly open. I think that we can then target liquidity down at that daily gap, and then certainly if we do come to below 61,200, then that will give really strong short opportunities to take it down to 57k once again. So yeah, we're looking at higher for now, but if there is to be any weakness, there will be opportunities to take those short positions. Anything else that we really have to say on here? Not really. The moving averages, of course, are just going to be acting as support, like they did yesterday. That 50 EMA acting as support, getting a decent bounce. And I think continuation and a little bit of a build-up of momentum here is what we're most likely to see. I think altcoins are looking pretty decent as well. So I know this is a Bitcoin-centered update, but with altcoins, we did finally, or with Bitcoin dominance, we did finally come up and hit that macro 618, which is what we had been waiting for. So now maybe the fact that no one really believes it's going to happen anymore, the market's super quiet, could be a time where we see those altcoins start to run and Bitcoin continue to range for a little bit longer. I think the general consensus is that Bitcoin's going to have a pretty bullish Q4, and I do believe that. But I do also think that we could see a little outperformance from some altcoins. Ethereum maybe getting something here, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, an interesting point for Bitcoin dominance here, as it did hit that 58.5% level, which had been the target since, I mean, yeah, a long time, basically. Cool. Right. That is everything that I really have to mention on these charts. So yeah, nothing too much more to say here. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers. Bye-bye.